The Mezzanine hosts a classical music series twice a month for anyone interested in joining in.
And John Martin met with the general manager of KCME to find out more about this series.
Good morning from the Mezzanine. I'm hanging out with George Preston. He's the general manager of KCME. We're talking about classical music. The Mezzanine has everything here. It ranges from burlesque shows to all sorts of off-Broadway shows, classical music. That's what we're talking about, because twice a month you guys are putting on a classical music series here.
That's right. We're working very closely with Linda Wise and the Mezzanine and Sam and Kathy Guadagnoli, who have made all of this possible, I might add. And so KCME is presenting usually 2 classical events a month here. And it's a great chance to come down and hear some music, usually on Thursday evenings. Really widely varied programs. You're right up on top of the performers in this venue. So it's a chance for tremendous intimacy with the music making. It's a chance to enjoy great music with one of Nate Wyndham's fantastic cocktails here at the Mezzanine.
Selling point.
So I kind of view this venue as my second living room with better music, better drinks, and just a great vibe among all the patrons. This is one of these places, if you don't have something to do on a given night, you don't need a date. You can come down here, come to the Mezzanine,
go on,
sit down at a table with people you don't know. You will make new friends here. You will enjoy some great music. And there's something about this venue that is so inviting. We have presented some very challenging musical programs here. Just recently we had an all-Ukrainian program. Composers from 1914 to 2014. And folks just ate it up. It was really a magical night.
I find that interesting because, I mean, obviously you know more because this is your business, but in the community, I didn't realize there would be that much of a following for Ukrainian music from 1914 to
You know what?
2014.
It isn't that there's a following. It's that people are willing to come here. They trust this venue to present something interesting, and so they'll take a chance on it. The
significance of having an environment like this, having the Mezzanine, how has that impacted just what you've seen in the last year?
Well, you know, the venue isn't yet a year old, and we're packing people in for programs here at the Mezzanine, programs of all kinds. I personally am a member. I don't just come here for the classical music. I come here for all sorts of performances.
And the drinks.
And the drinks.
There you go.
And so we see that this is bringing a lot of new people into the fold, because this is a venue unlike anything that Colorado Springs has had before. It's very attractive to young professionals. It's hip, it's urban. It's modeled after a famous club in New York City called Le Poisson Rouge, where they present a very eclectic mix of programming. So we're doing it here with a kind of a Colorado Springs twist, and I encourage folks to come down and check it out. If you want to come to an amazing classical program, June 13th, we're having a fundraising program for Amateur Pianists International, which has been going in Colorado Springs for some time, but now the operation of it has been taken over by the conservatory. Pianists from all over the world come to Colorado Springs every 2 years for this competition. And it has a great following already. We're trying to make it even better and spread the word more about it. So June 13th, mark your calendars. And if you want more information, it's themezzcos.com.
I love it every time I talk to you, George, because I literally just have to say good morning and then I'm done. So that's great. Also, feel free to check out 88.7 FM KCME. Feel enlightened, get smarter as you're making your way through the day.
You bet.
Yeah, dang right. Well, sorry, somebody has to do it because it ain't happening here.
You know, the Mezz, if you've not been, it's such a cool place because it really is kind of an escape from what we have here in the Springs. It's very cultural for sure, and it gives you a chance to experience a lot of stuff kind of outside the box in the world of arts.
Love the conservatory and what they do as well.